The tennis of the future will be played with two forehands. That's for sure. A right-handed forehand, and then a left-handed forehand. People don't understand that the left-handed forehand doesn't have to be down here at the bottom of the racket. It can be where the natural two-handed forehand is. In other words, it'll be a left-handed forehand with a slightly shorter grip. It would make the racket shorter. See? So here, it would be a natural thing of just this or this, this or this, from a two-handed position, or even if it goes like this, you go into that. And that right hand there at the bottom would be the base. When I was a kid, I started when I was 6 years old. We didn't have short rackets then, which I don't believe in the first place. Because what you get used to as a child stays with you forever. So I used to choke up with my right hand. See? To have a short racket like that. In effect, I would have had like a cross-hander. And so people said, oh, wait till you get older and you can bring the hand down. My whole game changed. In a certain sense, I was better like this. I had total control. So on a two-handed backhand, which is a great shot, there's no problem with a one-handed right-hand backhand. Single-hander, some of the great players, but you got to be a magician to be able to do that against just a normative two-handed backhand. So a normative two-handed backhand, but now how does one get the left-handed serve out wide with a two-handed backhand when you're a two-hander in the ad box? That not limited, but what you have to do with your body is contortion it to get out, and then you lose the whole space. So the whole secret of this is not so much the two-hander, the left-hander, the left hand only. It's the saving of space on the court. And by not having to turn to hit a backhand, or even if you hit it open, your body is in a contortion. If you're as supple as Djokovic, or as the Canadian Dennis Shapovalov, then do whatever you want. But if you're just a normal guy or girl, then think of this. Hitting a short-handed, a short grip, two-handed backhand, or one-hand, left-hand backhand, which is a forehand. Left-hand forehand with a short racket. The space of where the left hand goes on a two-handed backhand. In my years, I was friendly with Lou Hode. Lou Hode used to use a short racket. His normal racket, when he was a champion, was a little bit shorter. Gave him more control of the racket. Lou Hode was the strongest guy in the world. And the hardest hitter in the world. Used a shorter racket. I used to choke up. And I suggest that you choke up on the left hand. And that makes it easy. You don't need to choke up. You can throw it in there if you want, if you can develop. But for those who are just think they can't, just take the right hand off the two-handed backhand and you immediately have a left-handed forehand. And immediately you can hit it open like you do your right hand forehand. And this saves time and space on the court. This is for me, this video. It's long, so I just thought of this today because it's so important to have control of the racket, you see. And I'm thinking of it how to develop this left-hand only forehand in society because of all the pejorative connotations of the left hand. So may I suggest left-hand only forehand. From the two-handed backhand position, remove this right hand and hit with the left hand only forehand. You'll see that it's amazingly, it'll take you 10 seconds and you have the whole thing. And for those who are just starting out, put two hands on it. Take the left hand off, right hand off, and you immediately will be able to play because the grip is shorter. Try it out. Let me know how you're doing. I look forward to hearing from you.